Did you know that the word persona comes from the same Latin root as the word mask? A persona is an archetype or typical human that you will be selling to or building for. Think of them as having a generic mask that groups them with others that are similar. For technology products, personas are a product manager's tool to represent individuals and roles to stakeholders within the company. We never share our persona data to outsiders. They must be based on market facts, not just opinions or assumptions. This requires researching the market and looking for similarities between roles and titles between similar humans that interact with your product. Context is a word that we use a lot in product management. It goes beyond who and what, but gets into the why, the when, and the how individuals behave. We'll use personas with our outbound teams like marketing communication, and sales. We'll also use them with our designers and developers to help communicate problems in the market that we need to solve. This way, we can build products and services that solve those problems in efficient and sometimes innovative ways. It also helps us with defining user experiences for similar individuals and roles. It's about the who and the what, and the when and the why, but never prescribes how we need to solve the problem. To drill down a little bit more detail about defining personas, there are two primary categories that you need to define. Buyer personas may be those that actually approve a purchase or pay for a product. Think of Amazon. By putting a product into your shopping cart, entering a credit card number, you are the buyer persona. This is often called the economic buyer. They can also be buying influencers. Maybe you looked at the reviews on Amazon and found a large percentage of low ratings. These reviewers aren't buying the product for you, but they are influencing whether you do. In technology purchases, influencers are usually either business influencers who care about things like price, warranty, or maintenance, or they're technical influencers that care about things like underlying technology, security, interoperability, heat, weight, size, or standards compliance. Sometimes buyers are the users, often they are not. In many B2B transactions, the CFO may sign the check but never uses the product. While in a B2C transaction, a parent may buy a laptop for their kids, but they aren't the primary user persona. Users use the product. They may be buying influencers, but we see in large organizations that many are not. When you buy a product on Amazon, you are the buyer, but not yet the user. Maybe it appeared to be a great product in the product description, but after receiving it, you realize that it just doesn't solve the problems that you thought it would. As we define our prioritized product requirements for our development teams, we need to focus more on the user persona, while not ignoring the buying constraints of the buyer personas. For example, maybe we can build the most innovative new product that solves user problems, but it is priced so high that it will never be purchased. Many companies use templates for defining their personas. There are many that are available on the web. A couple of key things to remember about defining personas. Don't over-engineer them. Make them practical and usable. Include attributes that help us make better decisions. For example, if a user or buyer age has nothing to do with how they use or buy the product, don't include it. And finally, make them living documents. Start small and continue to enhance them as you learn more about your market. The general rule in product management is that we market to buyer personas, but we build for user personas. By incorporating personas into your planning artifacts, you will become more market-driven.